What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here, and today we're going to go ahead and explore the Blacksmith and really what it's about, what it's worth, what it does, how it benefits you, how to, get equipment better and faster. Just a quick update, I am leveling up to 12 now, watching the timer slowly get down. Am upping some other buildings as well, like the drill grounds. Got the barracks up to the next level. Once I get to 13, I'll actually add that 4th barracks, and then I'll focus on getting all the barracks up more, and then of course continuing on our way. But to get to the blacksmith here, right now, as you can see, I am crafting. And first we'll go into the Lord info, and you can see my current equipment. Most on a level 1, minus 1 on a level 5 as far as the bow, and then I am upgrading a new helmet to 5 as well. Basically, when you're upgrading equipment and you're working with equipment in the blacksmith, we'll go into it here real quick. We'll go to forge. You got weapon, helmet, belt, clothes, accessories, boots, and each one of these will give you additional help with either anything from building speed, gathering speed, troop recruitment speed, attack, defensive HPs, you name it. And when you're doing so, like we'll go into the weapon here, for instance, you've got 1 at level 1, then 5, couple at 5, couple at 10, couple at 15, 2 or 3 at 20, 2 or 3 at 25, and then 30, and it caps out at 35. In order to forge this equipment, your blacksmith has to be at the equivalent level. So if I want to forge some level 10 equipment, I have to be blacksmith level 10, and so on, 15, 20, etc. Now, each one of these, when you're crafting equipment, we'll go in here. Let's see if it'll let me do it since I'm forging. Okay, it will. Of course, you got white, green, blue, purple, and the biggest would be the orange. Now, in order to equip a level 1, say for instance, that's white, but you want to make that level 1 green, which if you go down here to the bottom, you can see right now the level 1 here that's pictured is for cavalry attack plus 7. If we want to go and make it green, it'll take it to plus 0.9, blue is 1.2, purple 1.6, orange 2.0. Okay, so in order for you to make 1 in white, you simply need 1 white ingot and 1 white lumber. Now, to make it green, you would need 1 green of each. To make it blue, 1 blue of each, and so on. When you're doing this, your previous equipment also has to be to that level. So what I mean by is, in order to make a level green equipment, you have to have 1 of the previous level already. Now, right now I have a level 1, which I have a level 5, we just picked this, but if you have a level 1 in white, in order to do a level 1 dagger in green, you would need both of these items to be green for 100% chance of getting it the first time. Now, if you have 1 green and 1 white, like I have staggered here, it is a 50-50 chance that that will become a green dagger versus a white. So you can risk it, it's possible. Blue, same thing. If you have 1 blue and 1 green, it's a 50-50 chance that you can upgrade it to a blue. Now, the smaller levels, you only have to craft using 2 material. We'll jump out of that. Let's jump into, say, a 25. Now you can see that we need 5 materials to craft this item. So, say for instance, we want it to go, we've worked our way all the way up to a level 20 white. I'm sorry, let's use green, like a 20 green, for instance, okay? We would then need to take that 20 green, put it in the plus sign there, and then need all of these other materials green to get 100% guarantee that you're going to be able to upgrade the level to green at 25. Now, right now, if we were to use this scenario with only having 2 green and 3 white, that's only going to give us a 40% chance that we can turn that white into a green without having all the material being green. 40% chance, I can tell you right now, it ain't going to happen. It's lucky. I've seen people do it, but it really isn't going to happen unless the War and Order gods are on your side for that particular build. Now, 100% would be to have them all green. And then being that there's 5, just doing the mathematics. If you're missing 1, that's going to give you 80% chance. Missing 2 is going to be 60% chance, 40%, 20%, so on. So in order to guarantee 100% that you get that next level up at the color you are wanting, you have to have pretty much all the material that you need. In the early stages, I do gamble. So going back to the level 1, right now you would see I have a green and a white. 50-50 shot. If I have enough material and I want to wait 5 hours, I'll gamble. You know, what's to lose at a smaller level? But when you're using 5 material, I feel that it's not worth the gamble. I've seen people do it. I've seen people upgrading to orange. I've seen people have 3 orange and 2 purple, and damn if they don't pull it off. You know, 60% shot. But like I said, it's about if you're a risk taker or if you're just gonna, you know, make sure that you 100% get it every time. That is, you know, that's the way I do it, except for these early stages. But like I said, you've got to craft a 1 before you get to the 5. You've got to craft a 5 before you get to the 10, and so on. And it also goes in color as well. You can't make a level 5 white turn into a level 10, you know, blue without having to go to the green first. So they do have to be, you have to level each one up in its color and also in its level. So using the blacksmith is not that difficult. It's not something that is going to you know, bring you down and hold you up. It just takes a lot of patience. As you can see too, it takes time to forge each individual one. Gems can be used. You can use speed ups. Me personally, when I'm upgrading one like this, I go into my Lord level and I'm going, depending on what level equipment is going to bring me benefits. Like for instance, I went right up straight to the level 1 green infantry attack because that's going to benefit me more. Where you need to focus your equipment around your city. So if you set up all your equipment for mage attacks and things like that, and say you're more inclined to use archers, well, your equipment is not really going to give you the buffs that you need. So you got to keep that in mind also. When I'm forging a piece of equipment as well, like right now I'm forging a level 5 helmet. Say if I wanted to go to a belt next, you just jump out, go to forge, go to your belt. If I want to up that to a level 5 green, I need to know I need to work on the skull there. So that's when you come in and get your equipment into play. And right now I'm not obviously going that route, but as you can see, you need 5 white to make 1 green. Okay, you need 5 green to make 1 blue, 5 blue to make 1 purple, and so on. So you need to make sure that you keep that in mind, especially when you get going in the higher colors, the blues, you know, the purples, the oranges. That takes some real grind. Some people just shoot for the white. You can turn it to where you shoot for the green. It does take longer, but it just depends on how often you're on and so forth. But in a nutshell, the equipment will benefit you greatly in your city as long as you use it to how your city is constructed. And yeah, that's about it in a nutshell. If you guys like the video though and want to see more specific buildings, please let me know in the comments below if there's one that you want to see specifically. I will be covering them all, but if you want to see one, say, before the other, just leave me a comment in the section below and I'll be sure to try to hit that one up before any others. But if you guys like the video, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.